Hey guys, and welcome back. We're going to continue to build off of our prior video example where we filled out a Form 1065. We're going to carry that over into this Schedule K-1. You're going to have to fill out a separate Schedule K-1 for each partner that's in your business. For our example, we're just doing a simple general partnership LLC that has two partners in it, each 50-50 owners in the profits or the losses, cash-based accounting method. So just to do a quick overview, if you guys are doing cash accounting and you're just a simple LLC, you're not going to have to fill out the large majority of this particular form. So part one, you're probably going to have to fill out 3 of the 4 boxes. Part 2, you're probably going to have to fill out maybe about half of these things. And then part 3, you're probably only going to have to fill out about 2, 3, or 4 of these particular boxes. And again, if you're a more complicated business that has foreign transactions or foreign entities, or you're a publicly traded company, or you do accrual accounting instead of cash, all of these type of things that makes it more complicated, I do recommend going with a professional. But for those of you that are just simply running an LLC, perhaps out of your house, maybe it's just a part-time business kind of thing, or just doing it yourself without a whole lot of partners, you should be able to fill out this form yourself. I run a small business myself. I fill out these Schedule K-1s every single year. It's not an issue, and I haven't had any issues with the IRS. So I'm just going to go through and work out this simple example here that the large majority of you are probably going to be able to utilize the information from, so you can fill out your own Schedule K-1s. So at the start here, beginning January 1st, 2017, ending December 31st, 2017. And then over here, you see these 2 little check mark boxes. You're only going to check the final K-1 is if you're closing up shop, you're done with your business, and this is the final K-1 that you're sending in. And you're only going to have to check the box for the amended K-1, of course, if this is going to be the amended version of your Schedule K-1. If you've already sent one in and you need to amend it, then you're going to check that box. But most of you are probably not going to have to check either of those boxes. Moving in to part 1 here, for our example, our partnership's employer identification number, we just made up a number in our prior video. We'll use the same one. And then I believe our partnership's name was Mowing 123 LLC. And for this basic example, the person is working out of their house, so we're just going to use their home address. It's not going to be the address of an office or anything like that. So we'll say that this fictional person lives on 123 Main Street, and they're going to live in Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan. Zip code 48127. And then you're going to have to look up which IRS center that you have to file your particular partnership's return at. Since this person lives in Michigan, they're going to have to file at the Department of the Treasury, IRS, Cincinnati, Ohio. There's a whole list of states that file in Cincinnati, and then a whole other list of states that file elsewhere. Make sure you look up to see where you need to file your particular partnership return. And then part D here, you only check this box if you are a publicly traded partnership. Again, the vast majority of you watching this video aren't going to be that, and you'll know if you are. Moving into part 2, the partner's identification number. So this is going to be the person's social security number. So we'll just make up a random social security number here. And then since the partnership works out of their house, it's basically going to be this same information except with their own name instead of the partnership's name. So 123 Main Street, Detroit, Michigan, 48127. All right, we're probably about halfway done. For those that are just filling this out as a simple general partnership LLC, we'll move on to section G here. We're going to check that we are a general partner or LLC member manager. If you're a limited partner in this particular business, then you click that limited partner. But most of you are just going to be general partners. And a general partner is someone that's actively involved in the business. All right, so section H here, either a domestic partner or a foreign partner. Again, this person lives in Michigan, so clearly they are a domestic partner. And then what type of entity is this partner? And this person is going to be an individual. And then the next section here is if this partner is a retirement plan, check here. Again, most of you aren't going to have to do that. The partner share of the profits, losses, and capital. So since we're just doing a basic partnership here where we're having 50-50 ownership between two general partners, we're going to put 50%. Of course, if this has changed, then you're going to make sure that you have the beginning number different than the ending number, but most of you are just going to have these numbers being the same. And moving on down here to part M, did the partner contribute property with built-in gain or loss? And again, most of you, that's going to be no. And the sections that I skipped here, most of you aren't going to have to fill out the partner's share of liabilities at the end of the year. If your business isn't doing cash accounting or if you have liabilities, make sure that you fill out the respective numbers for each of these boxes, and then the partner's capital account. So if you have a capital account analysis, you fill out these boxes as well. But again, most of you aren't going to have to fill out those respective boxes as well. So moving on here to part 3. Again, we're only going to have to fill out a couple, maybe a few of these boxes for this simple example. So from our prior Form 1065 example video, we had $80,000 moving on through. So since this person's a 50% share of that $80,000 in profit, they're going to put $40,000 for their ordinary business income that they took in. And then just to hit on a couple more things here, if you did have guaranteed payments throughout the year, make sure you put that information in this box. And if you had any interest income from maybe a bank account or something, you can put that in this box as well. But again, the large majority of these things you guys aren't going to have to fill out. Make sure you read through them and double check. And at the end of this K1, you can see some more information that you can grab this from if you do have to fill out these particular boxes. But again, we're not going to have to worry about this for this simple example. And then your self-employment earning is going to be that 40,000, and that's going to pretty much end this video example, guys. Pretty simple. Maybe less than half of the stuff you're going to have to fill out for the large majority of you for a Schedule K-1 from your Form 1065. Again, you have to fill out each one of these K-1s for each partner in your business. But if you're a simple business like this example we're doing here, where it's just two partners that are 50-50 shares in it, then you're only going to have to fill out 2 of these K-1 forms and send them in with your Form 1065, and you should be good to go. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you in future videos. Bye.